We have a super exciting topic to dive into: the 1966 Lincoln penny coin that is rumored to be worth a staggering $1.7 million. Can you believe it? I know I couldn't at first, but the more I dug into the history and rarity of this coin, the more I realized just how valuable it really is. So, let's start off by talking about the background of the 1966 Lincoln penny. Now, you may be thinking, a penny is a penny, right? Wrong. This particular penny is special because of a mistake that occurred during the minting process. You see, in 1966, the US Mint accidentally produced a small number of these pennies with a 20-degree rotated die, which means that the image on one side of the coin is rotated slightly compared to the other side. This mistake is what makes the 1966 Lincoln penny so rare and valuable. And now, let's get into the nitty-gritty of why this coin is worth such a hefty sum. The $1.7 million price tag is not just based on the rarity of the coin, but also on the demand from collectors. There are only a handful of these 1966 Lincoln pennies known to exist, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar to get their hands on one. The combination of rarity and high demand is what drives up the value of this coin to such an astronomical amount. But how do you know if you have one of these valuable pennies in your possession? Well, there are a few key indicators to look out for. First, check the date on the coin. If it says 1966, you're off to a good start. Next, examine the images on both sides of the coin to see if they are slightly misaligned. This is a telltale sign that you may have one of the rare 1966 Lincoln pennies in your collection. Another important factor to consider is the condition of the coin. As with any collectible item, the better the condition, the higher the value. So, if you come across a 1966 Lincoln penny that is in mint condition, you may have hit the jackpot. Now, let's address the big question on everyone's mind: how do you determine the value of your 1966 Lincoln penny? Well, the best way to get an accurate appraisal is to have the coin professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service. These experts will carefully examine the coin and assign it a grade based on its condition, rarity, and other factors. Once you have the grade, you can use price guides and online auctions to get an idea of how much your coin is worth. If you do happen to have one of these rare 1966 Lincoln pennies in your possession, congratulations! You may be sitting on a small fortune. But even if you don't, that doesn't mean you can't enjoy the thrill of collecting coins. There are plenty of other valuable and interesting coins out there waiting to be discovered. In conclusion, the 1966 Lincoln penny coin that is worth $1.7 million is a fascinating piece of American history that showcases the importance of attention to detail in the minting process. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these rare coins, consider yourself incredibly fortunate. And if not, keep on collecting and exploring the world of numismatics. You never know what hidden treasures you may uncover. Thanks for tuning in, and we are diving into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. And what better way to start than by discussing the 1967 Lincoln penny? You may have heard rumors swirling around that this coin is worth a staggering $1.8 million. Is it true? Stick around as we uncover the truth behind this amazing discovery. Background information: the Lincoln penny has been a staple in American coinage since it was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. But it wasn't until 1967 that something truly extraordinary happened. A small number of Lincoln pennies were accidentally struck with a double die error, resulting in a distinct and valuable coin that has since become one of the most sought-after collectibles in the world: the $1.8 million penny. And now, let's talk about the $1.8 million Lincoln penny. This particular coin is known as the 1967 Special Mint Set penny, and it is indeed a rare find. Only a few of these pennies were created, making them incredibly valuable to collectors. The unique double die error on these coins gives them a one-of-a-kind appearance that sets them apart from other pennies of their time. Authenticity and grading: when it comes to determining the value of a coin like the 1967 Lincoln penny, authenticity is key. It's important to have the coin authenticated by a reputable coin grading service to ensure that it is indeed the real deal. Additionally, the condition of the coin plays a significant role in its value. A penny in mint condition will fetch a higher price than one that shows signs of wear and tear. Market value and demand: as with any collectible item, the value of the 1967 Lincoln penny is largely influenced by market demand. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for rare and unique coins that add value to their collections. The $1.8 million price tag on this particular penny is a reflection of its scarcity and desirability among coin enthusiasts investing in rare coins. For those looking to invest in rare coins like the 1967 Lincoln penny, it's important to do your research and understand the market trends. While the potential for a significant return on investment is there, you should be prepared to hold onto the coin for an extended period of time to see a substantial increase in value. Additionally, working with reputable coin dealers and grading services will help ensure that you are making a sound investment. In conclusion, the 1967 Lincoln penny is a remarkable coin with a fascinating history and incredible value. While the $1.8 million price tag may seem unbelievable, it is a testament to the rarity and desirability of this unique collectible. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just beginning your coin collecting journey, the 1967 Lincoln penny is definitely a coin worth adding to your collection. Keep on hunting for hidden treasures, and who knows, you may just stumble upon your very own $1.8 million penny. Thanks for tuning in, and we're diving into the world of numismatics to discuss the 1968 Lincoln penny and the jaw-dropping value it holds. Could a seemingly ordinary penny actually be worth $1.2 million? Let's find out together. First off, let's talk a bit about the history of the 1968 Lincoln penny. This particular coin was minted during a time of great social and political change in the United States. It was a year marked by protests, the Vietnam War, and the Civil Rights Movement. The 1968 penny serves as a small but significant artifact from this tumultuous era. Now, you might be wondering what sets the 1968 Lincoln penny apart from its counterparts. Well, it all comes down to a rare and valuable error that occurred during the minting process. In a limited number of 1968 pennies, a double die error resulted in a distinctive and sought-after look. This error is what makes the 1968 penny so special and valuable to collectors. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare 1968 pennies in your collection? Well, the key is to look for doubling in the inscriptions on the coin. This doubling will be most noticeable in the date and lettering on the coin. If you spot this error on your 1968 penny, congratulations, you may have struck gold. Well, not literally, but you get the idea. And now, let's get to the juicy part, the value of the 1968 Lincoln penny with the double die error. As I mentioned earlier, some of these pennies have been valued at an astonishing $1.2 million. That's right, a humble penny from 1968 could potentially make you a millionaire. Of course, this value is based on the rarity and condition of the coin, so not all 1968 pennies will fetch such a hefty sum. Still, it's worth checking your collection to see if you've got a hidden gem. If you think you may have a 1968 penny with the double die error, it's important to have it authenticated and graded by a professional coin appraiser. This will ensure that you get an accurate assessment of the coin's value and authenticity. Remember, the condition of the coin plays a significant role in determining its worth, so handle it with care and protect it from damage. Now, you might be wondering why a seemingly insignificant coin like a penny could command such a high price. The answer lies in the world of rare coin collecting, where the value of a coin is driven by a combination of factors such as rarity, demand, and historical significance. In the case of the 1968 Lincoln penny with the double die error, its scarcity and unique appearance make it a highly sought-after piece among collectors. It's incredible to think that something as common as a penny could hold so much value and history within its small frame. This is what makes coin collecting such a fascinating hobby, the thrill of discovery and the potential for finding treasures in unexpected places. Who knows, maybe you have a valuable coin sitting in your piggy bank right now. In conclusion, the 1968 Lincoln penny with the double die error is a rare and valuable coin that has captured the attention of collectors around the world. With a potential value of $1.2 million, this humble penny has proven that sometimes, the smallest things can be the most valuable. If you're a coin enthusiast or collector, be sure to keep an eye out for this elusive and prized coin in your collection. It could be your ticket to a life-changing windfall. Well, that's all for today, folks. Thank you for joining me on this numismatic journey through the world of the 1968 Lincoln penny. I hope you found this information valuable and inspiring for your own coin collecting endeavors. We're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics to uncover the story behind the 1969 Lincoln penny that's worth a jaw-dropping $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.3 million for a single coin. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's start uncovering the secrets of this rare and valuable piece of American history. First off, Let's talk about the 1969 Lincoln penny itself. This copper coin, featuring the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on one side and the Lincoln Memorial on the other, was minted in large numbers that year. However, there was a small batch of these pennies that were accidentally struck with a very special mint mark, the double die obverse. This mistake occurred during the minting process when the coin's die shifted slightly, causing the image to be stamped onto the coin twice, creating a unique and distinctive look. And now, you might be wondering how such a small error could lead to such a massive increase in value. Well, it all comes down to rarity and demand. The 1969 double die obverse penny is an extremely rare find, with only a few known examples in existence. This scarcity, combined with the coin's unique appearance, has made it highly sought after by collectors and enthusiasts alike, driving up its value to astronomical levels. But why is this particular 1969 Lincoln penny worth $1.3 million? To put it simply, it's all about the condition of the coin. The example that fetched this staggering price was not only rare due to its double die obverse mint mark, but also in pristine, uncirculated condition. This near-perfect state is what collectors dream of, and when coupled with the penny's already rare features, it becomes a treasure trove for those willing to pay top dollar. And now, you might be wondering how to spot a 1969 double die obverse penny in your own collection. The key features to look for are the doubling of the date, the word Liberty, and the image of Lincoln's profile on the obverse side of the coin. These doubled elements will appear slightly blurred and misaligned, giving the coin a distinctive and eye-catching look. Keep in mind that not all 1969 pennies will have this error, so it's important to carefully examine each coin to see if you've struck numismatic gold. If you're lucky enough to come across a 1969 double die obverse penny in your collection, the next step is determining its value. The best way to do this is by consulting with a professional coin appraiser or numismatist, who can provide you with an accurate assessment of the coin's worth based on its condition, rarity, and current market demand. Remember, the value of a rare coin like this can fluctuate over time, so it's essential to stay informed and up to date on current market trends. In conclusion, the 1969 Lincoln penny with the double die obverse mint mark is a shining example of the incredible world of coin collecting. From its humble beginnings as a small piece of copper to its transformation into $1 million treasure, this rare and valuable coin has captured the hearts and imaginations of collectors worldwide. So, keep your eyes peeled and your coin collection organized. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden gem worth its weight in gold. Thank you for joining me on this numismatic journey, and until next time, happy hunting for that elusive 1969 double die obverse penny. Remember, the thrill of the chase is half the fun in the world of coin collecting. So, stay curious, keep exploring, and who knows, you just might uncover a rare and valuable piece of history right in your own pocket. See you in the next video, coin enthusiasts. We're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics to uncover the story behind the 1970 Lincoln penny coin that's currently worth a jaw-dropping $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.5 million for a single penny. So grab your magnifying glass and let's get to the bottom of this incredible find. First off, let's talk about the history of the 1970 Lincoln penny. This particular coin was minted during a time of transition for the U.S. Mint. In 1969, they decided to switch from the traditional copper composition to a new alloy of 95% copper and 5% zinc. However, a small number of 1970 pennies were accidentally struck with the old copper composition. This error is what makes the 1970 Lincoln penny so valuable and sought after by collectors. Now, you might be wondering how to tell if you have one of these rare pennies in your collection. The key thing to look for is the small date on the front of the coin. The normal 1970 Lincoln penny has a large date, while the rare copper variant has a small date. If you find a 1970 penny with a small date, it's worth getting it authenticated by a professional coin grading service to confirm its value. So, why is the 1970 Lincoln penny worth $1.5 million? Well, scarcity plays a big factor in determining a coin's value. With only a handful of these copper pennies in circulation, demand far outweighs supply, driving up the price for collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for a piece of numismatic history. In addition to its rarity, the 1970 Lincoln penny also holds sentimental value for many collectors. This coin represents a time when the U.S. Mint was undergoing significant changes, making it an important piece of American coinage history. The allure of owning such a rare and historically significant penny is what drives its high price tag in the numismatic market. If you're lucky enough to have a 1970 Lincoln penny in your possession, there are a few steps you should take to ensure its value is maximized. First and foremost, make sure to keep the coin in a protective case to prevent any damage or wear that could decrease its value. Next, consider getting the coin graded by a reputable coin grading service to authenticate its rarity and confirm its value. Now, let's talk about some of the most notable sales of the 1970 Lincoln penny. In recent years, this rare coin has fetched prices upwards of $1.5 million at auction, making it one of the most valuable pennies in U.S. coinage history. Collectors from around the world eagerly bid on these rare coins, driving up the price and creating a competitive market for this coveted piece. In conclusion, the 1970 Lincoln penny is a prime example of how a small error can lead to a significant increase in value for a coin. With its rarity, historical significance, and high demand among collectors, this penny has cemented its place as one of the most valuable coins in the numismatic world. So, if you happen to come across a 1970 penny with a small date, you may just be holding onto a small fortune in your hands. Happy hunting, and may the numismatic gods smile upon you in your quest for rare and valuable coins. Thanks for watching, and I have an incredibly exciting topic to discuss: the 1971 Lincoln penny that has been making waves in the collecting community with a reported value of a whopping $1.6 million. Yes, you heard that right, a penny that could potentially be worth millions. So, sit back, relax, and let's explore the fascinating story behind this highly sought-after coin. First things first, let's talk a bit about the history of the 1971 Lincoln penny. As you may already know, the Lincoln penny has been a staple in American coinage since its introduction in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The design features a profile of Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The 1971 Lincoln penny is part of the modern series of Lincoln cents, which are made of copper-plated zinc and have been minted by the United States Mint since 1959. Now, you may be wondering what makes the 1971 Lincoln penny so special and valuable. Well, it all comes down to a rare mint error that occurred during the production process. The error in question is known as a double die, a phenomenon where the die used to strike the coin is struck twice, resulting in a slight doubling of the design elements. In the case of the 1971 Lincoln penny, the doubling is most noticeable on the date and the lettering of Liberty on the obverse of the coin. What sets this particular 1971 Lincoln penny apart from others is the extreme level of doubling present on the coin. This error is known as the 1971 double die obverse, DDO, and it is highly sought after by collectors due to its rarity and unique appearance. In fact, only a small number of these coins are known to exist, making them incredibly valuable and desirable to collectors around the world. Now, let's get to the juicy part: the estimated value of the 1971 Lincoln penny with the double die obverse error. As mentioned earlier, reports have surfaced claiming that this rare coin could be worth a staggering $1.6 million. While this may seem like an outrageous sum for a single penny, it's important to remember that the value of a coin is ultimately determined by its rarity, condition, and demand in the market. In the case of the 1971 DDO penny, its extreme rarity and unique error make it a highly coveted piece among collectors, driving up its market value significantly. Of course, it's important to note that not every 1971 Lincoln penny will be worth $1.6 million. The value of a coin can vary greatly depending on factors such as the coin's condition, authenticity, and provenance. Collectors and investors alike should always be cautious when assessing the value of a coin and consider seeking the expertise of a professional numismatist or coin appraiser to get an accurate valuation. So, if you happen to come across a 1971 Lincoln penny in your collection, be sure to examine it closely for any signs of the double die obverse error. Look for a clear doubling of the date and lettering on the obverse of the coin, as this is a telltale sign of the rare error. If you believe you have a 1971 DDO penny in your possession, it may be worth having it authenticated and appraised by a reputable coin grading service to determine its true value. In conclusion, the 1971 Lincoln penny with the double die obverse error is a unique and highly valuable coin that has captured the attention of collectors and enthusiasts worldwide. With a reported value of $1.6 million, this rare coin represents a once-in-a-lifetime find for those lucky enough to come across it. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out in the hobby, the story of the 1971 DDO penny serves as a reminder of the hidden treasures that can be found in the world of coin collecting. Thank you for joining us on this numismatic adventure, and be sure to stay tuned for more fascinating coin stories and insights on our channel. Until next time, happy collecting and may your pockets be filled with treasures beyond your wildest dreams. Remember, every coin has a story to tell. What will yours be?